Cash. This is Michelle. First of all, I want to say thank you for taking time out of your day-to-day to speak with me. Here is the video that I had promised, showing you the 3 things you can do today to bring more customers to your business. So if by the end of the video you like what you heard, please reach out to me and we can chat. Or if you want to take these 3 things and do it yourself, that is fine as well. So let me go ahead and show you those 3 things that will set your company above your competition. So the first thing we're going to go over today is content. Most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that the average amount of content for the #1 result on Google is 1,500 to 2,500. So for you just to show up at the top of Google, you need to at least have 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. What we're going to do is we're actually going to check your competition in your site today. And what we're going to go ahead first is just go over here to this word counter. And this will let us know that you have All Oklahoma Roofing has a little over 1,500 words on your homepage, which, you're not doing bad there. And your competitor, Basie's, has a little over 1,800. And when you look at keywords, you can put those anywhere on your site. So anything like your pictures, if we right-click on that and do Save As, you can see here you have expert roofer and OKC, general contractor, home and remodeling services. Excellent. So you have it there. And let me see if we have any other pictures. You have one down here. Just check that real quick. Same thing. So, you can have that. You can also have roofing and OKC. If you do roof replacements, you can do replacement roofing, OKC. You can add different wordings in there as well as your company name. So then what we're going to do is I'm just going to go over here to Basie's, which is your #1 competitor right now. We're just going to go through their site, and you can see here that they do have, a lot of information on their site, a lot of wording for their site as well. And I think if you do go into their pictures, I believe they do have it on here, but yeah, they have their company name, Basie's Commercial Roofing Company and OKC. So they have a little bit of everything in here as well. And also what we can look at is if we go over here to another thing, we can see how many keywords you actually have on your site compared to Basie's. So here we have on yours, you have 41 keywords. And if we click on that, it's going to show here All Oklahoma Roofing and Construction. It's pulling up your company name, Roofers Norman, Oklahoma, OKC Roofers. Let me just put this back to the original screen we just had. And then if we go over to Basie's, you can see they have 65 keywords. And what they're being found for is going to be OKC Roofing, Roofing Company, Oklahoma City Roofers, and Roofing OKC. So we can take these keywords and put those onto your site as well. So when, they're being researched or searched by people, it can pull up your company as well. So let me just go ahead and put this back as well. So you just want to make sure that we do have a minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage, because that's what's driving your competitor's business, and it's 100% beatable if we get that done. And then also we just want to make sure, you have high traffic keywords, because that's, when you pull up Google search, that's what, it's going to be found for. So what we're going to go ahead and do real quick, and I'll show you what that is. So if we go over here and we just put Roofing OKC. First of all, when we come in here to Google, you're going to see a ton of ads, and that's going to be anything here that says sponsored. So we have like Patriot Roofing and 777, and then if you go down here, Weldon Company. So these are going to be paid ads. Ads can work, but they also can be a money pit if your website isn't dialed in. So be careful not to burn your money with Google Ads until you know that your actual site will convert. So what the second thing that we're going to look at today is going to be citations. And you might be asking yourself, well, what's a citation and why do they matter? And that's a great question. So if we scroll down past the sponsored ads and we get into this section here where you see OKC Roofer, Statewide Roofing, and Heiner Roofing, OKC. And what this is our Google Maps section, also known as the Map Pack, which is going to be your top 3 right here, which is about 30% of people when they go in here. This is where they're going to be looking at. And has your business name, address, and phone number listed. And it's also known as NAP, name, address, and phone number. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to business, to local businesses. So you want to make sure when you are putting, in citations that your business name, address, and phone number match. And, you may be asking, well, how do we show up in the maps? And what we can do, here is a listing of different companies that you can go in and different directories that we can add them. And of course, there's a lot more than just this, but you have like Yahoo Local, Bing, Yelp, Yippee, and Hot Frog is a couple of the different places. And what we do is, we go in and we pull out, to do this, we go to another site that actually pulls the directories that's on your competitor. And what we do is we take that same list and we go down and we put those same citations onto your company. And, we don't want to stop there because we don't want to match them. We want to dominate them online so that your competitor has, if they have 100 citations, and we want to get at least to 100, anywhere from 50 to 100 more, so it takes a lot longer for them to catch up. So the third thing that we're going to look at today is going to be link juice or backlinks, and this is how you will dominate on Google. And if we scroll down here, it's going to show you that Basies is our number one in our organic section here. And this is a lot where companies, when they, if they pass the Google Map area, this is the first company that they're going to look at. And but this is where you want to be, and to get there you need authority. So to get authority, it all comes down to backlinks, and a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think at it this way: if site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice, kind of like a vote of confidence, and in Google's eyes this is passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So a quick example: if you get a local blog or industry site linking back to you, then great, But if you're a roofing company and you get a backlink from Pizza Hut linking to you, that's not so great because you don't sell pizza. And we're going to go ahead real quickly and look at the same site that we just looked at for keywords. And on your site, you have 51 backlinks. But if we go to your competitor, you can see they have over 1,100 backlinks. Now, not all backlinks are created equal, like I had said before, so we just want to make sure we get, relevant backlinks, linking back to your site. And how do we do that? Well, it's the same thing. We will actually go to Basies' website, go in, and we use different companies that we can pull this information from, and we go down that list. And we take those same links and we link it back to your business. Now, getting to the top is not magic. It's just a method, and this is that method I showed you today. So what I'm going to do here real quickly is closing, and just to go over these quick 3 things. Number 1 was content. So your front page needs to have at least 1,500 words, and that's going to be your home page. Citations is a number 2. So if we have 100 citations, your competitor, then we want at least to have 50 or 100 more to beat out that competition by a landslide. And number 3 is going to be backlinks. So you need more relevant sites pointing at your business to show Google you're the authority. And if you implement these 3 things, then you can become number 1 across Google. So now you might be wondering, what do we do now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself the time, just give me a call at 405-410-3024. Once again, my name is Michelle, and my number is 405-410-3024. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a great evening, Cash. Bye.